because when you get down to it, I want to hear what both of y'all think, but when you get down to it, I don't know of anybody that makes a better hunting video. I mean, just simple as that. Let's just throw out subscribers. Let's throw out views. Let's throw out anything. What is the best hunting video you've ever seen? And for me, it was a... Hold on, was it recording? Just in case. For a third time, just in case. Now see, now I sound different.
I can't hear you over that massive amount of negativity.
Do I sound the same, Daryl?
Yeah.
Yeah? You sure?
Yeah.
That was loud. Man, that's brutal. Why don't you go ahead and lead us off, dog? Why don't you practice opening up?
What do you say when you open this thing? Is there like a specific
doing it with
thing?
Me for 30 times.
I always
welcome back to another episode.
Welcome back to another episode of Fishing After the Dark, ladies and gentlemen.
After the Dark.
Son of a biscuit.
With the beard and the badge.
We're back. Presented by Shop Carl's. We got a pretty good Black Friday deal coming in hot. We'll let you know more about it in a minute.
Yeah, I think it's a mystery tackle box deal too. So there's some major price slashing going on right now.
See why I am the co-host, and I was given no previous information on opening this bad boy. I'm just diving in.
I just said go. Hold on. Am I plugged in here? Hey, I got to be, right? Because I can hear and talk.
Wow, that's impressive.
Look, man. All right, everything's fine. Okay. But yeah, welcome back. I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah. We got to start spreading around the responsibilities here. I mean,
is that a lot to handle over there?
There's a lot to handle. That 20-second, 30-second intro, man. Sometimes it just gets a little much to handle. But, oh, man. Today's going to be a fun one. I can already tell.
I think it's going to be good. I think people are sleeping on our top 10s, and I think we're going to deliver that heat.
Yeah, we got some pushback on the old top 10 list. Got some pushback, big time. But I wouldn't even say big time. I think actually people really almost unanimously agreed with the overall number one selection of our last list.
I just kind of want to take this time to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Oh, my God. Okay.
You like that weak delivery?
I do.
I kind of forgot the words, but...
It's all good. You had us for a second.
Yeah.
We're joined again by Andrew, too, who's normally behind the camera, but we're trying something new with the podcast. So, and actually, it's really good that you're here because what we're doing today and the ranking that we're going to carry out today, you have quite a bit of knowledge, right? I mean, at least a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
more than me.
Right. I mean, probably more than me, too. Well, definitely more than me because I just got involved in hunting. But
yeah.
You doing any hunting these days, buddy?
A little duck hunting.
Your mind just went, like glitched out a little bit. Good?
I had a joke in my head. I was just like, nah, not yet.
Was it an uncut joke? Fit for uncut?
It was actually a cut joke. Get it? Because we cut it. Thanks.
Andrew was the best. Huh. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Please don't ever
Andrew's
talk to me again.
just slowly replacing me step by step. And now he's sitting 2 foot from me as a co-host. And about a year from now, I'll just be gone. And he'll be sitting here.
I mean, that's
the plan.
That's the
Whenever
plan.
I'm out, he's like, dude, he won't stick around. Don't worry. Nobody likes him.
Nobody likes it.
Guggen's sending him 3 T-shirts. He'll be gone fast. Don't worry.
Oh, God. Yeah. So it's going to be good, though. This is going to be good. So if you guys are not sure what we're referring to with this whole like ranking and list and number one, blah, blah, blah. So our first podcast that we did on the new channel, we ranked the top 10 best fishing YouTubers ever. And in that video, in that podcast, we asked you guys if you wanted us to run it back, but maybe with like a different top 10 list, like, you know, outdoors channels or hunting channels or whatever. And the overwhelming majority of you said, do a hunting list, rank some hunting channels. And I thought it was a good time. I mean, this is hunting season. Me and Andrew, too, been in the woods a ton, doing some hunting content for the Uncut channel. I mean, Badge, we're begging Badge to come out there and camp with us one night because it's just so much damn fun. Neighbor Daryl's family's out there, got a whole campsite set up. It's great stuff, but being that it's hunting season, I mean, we need to break down some quality hunting channels.
Yeah, it's the rut, so we're feeling it right now. We're all a little
horned up. Yeah. Yep. Finish your thought. Yeah,
So-
we keep. I don't know if ruts. I mean, has it started up there where we were? I mean, people keep saying it started, but then they're kind of like, yeah, it's coming, but it's not quite
I'm
here.
not sure. I think so.
I think they're horny, man. I think they're out there getting at it.
Everything that I learn is new to me. So like everything I hear, it's completely new to me. So I had no idea there was a different deer in Alabama. Like in this particular area of Alabama, it's a different type of deer that rut way sooner than the ones like the local Alabama.
Oh, wow.
Like, it's a completely different thing.
Right.
So that's the weird part, I didn't even understand that. But like is it just like genes of that deer?
I think it has a lot to do with the temperature. To be honest, I'm not
I
sure.
know, but but how come the rest of the deers, like just south of where we're hunting, like where we live, how come those deers don't get in rut? That's like an hour away.
I think deer, plural, is no deers. I think it's just deer. Just save you a little comment.
Oh, thanks. Is that the only thing you got from this whole conversation? The grammatical?
Look.
So
man.
deer. Okay, yeah. Oh, got you. Deers. Okay. I am a rookie. So admittedly, this is my first year ever hunting all these animals. So I'm still learning a lot. But deer. Okay, now I know.
Yeah, I got you.
Is that your only contribution to this?
I'm that guy at Thanksgiving where all the men are talking about deer hunting. I'm like, yeah, I drove by that buck that you're talking about because everybody names deer where I'm from. Does your hunting group name deer out there?
No, because they're not looking at this is public lands. They're not like trail cams and stuff.
So I'm that guy at like Thanksgiving. Now I love duck hunting. I'm obsessed, and I do enjoy sitting in a stand. I'm just not a massive deer hunter, so
Gotcha.
I do like watching the channels.
And that's the good thing about this. What we're going to do today is it's not just deer hunting. This is just hunting channels.
Okay.
So, I mean, obviously deer is one of the most hunted things. So, of course, there's going to be a lot of deer hunting. But I'm looking at this list, and a lot of these guys are hunting a lot of different stuff. So, I mean, it's not just deer. So
Good.
We should be able to get fired up about something.
No,
You're a big duck hunter.
Yeah.
I think we got a couple duck hunters on here for sure. What? Yeah, I was just thinking about alligators. I was like, are there any like alligator hunters on YouTube?
Maybe deer meat.
Deer meat probably does it. Yeah.
Oh, he'd do it.
He do it. Well, and then you got swamp people, but that doesn't count. That's a TV show. But yeah, so we should have a little bit of everything on this list for everybody. So now we did have to narrow the list down. Here's the thing: we got to talking about it, and because really the only person that honestly watches a ton of these people for their hunting content is Andrew too. And that's another reason why he's going to be valuable today. But me and you, we probably watch about the same amount of hunting YouTube, which is very little.
Yeah.
Now, I've been really into it the last couple weeks, so I have seen some the last couple weeks and like actually been paying attention. But for the most part,
a couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
We probably don't watch that much YouTube right now.
We don't watch that much YouTube in general, anyways. But
in our histories, we probably have.
Right.
I know I have. A few people on this list I used to watch religiously.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. But yeah, so I mean, the first list we did with fishing YouTube channels, we had like criteria and we broke it down super scientific. But since we are considered to be kind of noobs at this, we're just going to give you basically our top 5 based on pure like enjoyability.
Okay.
Right? We're just going to like the 3 of us, the ones that we enjoy the most, or it's the most informative, or it's the most exciting, or the animal that they target is the one we like the most. I've just been a burpy little bitch today, man.
It looked like you were running from it. Like you're like.
Well, I was trying not to burp in the mic.
It was cool though.
It's all good. I hate myself. About to give the list to you.
Do it, man. I want you going off the dome. I should be more of like the control the situation.
No, I think it's the opposite. I think you're way more off the dome than I am.
Okay.
Okay, I don't care. Okay.
G, baby.
So hold on a second. We can't just. Okay, yeah, we can dive right into the list. That's fine. Do we want to start with honorable mentions first?
Yeah, I say we start from the bottom.
Okay, so honorable mention does not necessarily mean the bottom, but like.
Let me start in the crapper, and then we'll work our way.
Right. So these are honorable mentions. So these are people that didn't make the top 5 list because we just don't know enough channels. We have some people we could put in the top 10, but we just don't know them that well. We don't watch them that much, so we're going to try to name as many honorable mentions as we can. So
yeah, and these are people. Just to say, the crapper thing was a joke. These are guys we actually think are talented in the space.
Right. And then you've got your obvious ones, right? Like you've got your Lunkers TV. You got your LFG, your Rackley. I mean, those are guys who They've done a lot of different things, but during hunting season, typically they are uploading hunting content, and it's normally pretty good. Like you had a good point earlier, Lunkers has gone all over the world.
Dude, those Africa hunts those were cool.
Yeah, Africa, man, is a wild place to go hunting, I can imagine. So you got to have him on there. Rackley, we talked about that, because he made the top 10 fishing list, right?
Yep.
Which he should have, but can't quite put him on a top hunting channel list because he does contribute so much time to fishing. That doesn't seem fair. You had one that, what were you about to say?
I was just going to say massive elk.
Oh,
this
for
year.
Rackley. Yeah, just that elk alone, he deserves to be an honorable mention because that's just a once-in-a-lifetime guy. You had said one started with an H, Andrew, too. Hushin. So what is that? What is their deal? What do they do?
They do a lot of elk hunting, mainly.
Elk.
Yeah.
Okay, but they're a well-known, really well-known. Where are they at? They're in
Colorado.
Colorado, okay. So we got them. That would be a good honorable mention.
Hushin, is that their name?
Yep.
Yeah, all one. Was like their last name or?
It's just a YouTube channel name. I don't think it has anything to do with the people.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, nice.
We got a couple. Okay, so here's where things get a little interesting because we just said this about the duck guys. So we got Mendak Outdoors and we got Bobby Guy Films, right? That's his channel name. Here's the thing. Those guys, Bobby Guy, Mendak, either one of them I think would be in our top 10 because of all the great duck hunting they do along with other stuff. I mean, they hunt all kinds of stuff. But they get them ducks, dude. I know they get you hyped, don't they?
They do.
That type of content, that duck content. So those guys would probably be in the top 10. And a lot of these people might be in the top 10, but they just couldn't quite crack the top 5. Who else did we have, Badge? We had Tim Wells, Bow Hunter. I think that's his channel name. Now, I have not heard of this guy, but I have heard that his content is legit. His hunting content's legit.
If I'm not mistaken, he's been around for a long time, hasn't he?
I think so.
I believe
I think he
so.
had a hunting show before YouTube was ever like a thing.
Wow. Okay, so there you go. So he would be an OG.
Yeah.
Who else did we have? We had a couple more. One of them.
We mentioned Braden Price.
We're not sure how much hunting he does.
Nah, he did, but I think he's transitioned out of it a little bit.
Okay, yeah. So he's kind of a different animal right now. We don't really know where to put his.
Yeah.
We've got Bomar. Yep. What's his first name?
Hushin.
Hushin Bomar. Nice. Just
You're not sure.
Dang it, I feel bad. He's buddies with Rob. So there's a Bomar guy. I think he's out in Texas. Does a lot of hunting. We've got the Bearded Outdoorsman.
Yeah.
Who's got like 1 million subs, but I don't think he primarily hunts though. I think it's more of like a wilderness survival camp, like living off the land type thing. But I do believe he hunts.
I've seen some of his videos that I would like to recreate, like the maggot feeder he made.
Oh, you're obsessed with that.
I
You've talked to
am.
me about that several times.
Got a little maggot fetish.
Would you like to explain it to everybody real quick what it is?
It's basically a 5-gallon bucket that you put some decaying meat and leaves in. Flies lay eggs, and then the maggots crawl, and you just have it sitting on like a pole above water, and they'll just crawl and like fall out of the bucket, and the fish will eat the maggots.
Oh my God.
It's pretty horrid, but
Yeah, that's something. You gonna give that a shot?
yeah, I like
Give it
that
a try?
dark stuff, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll be looking out for that. You should do one of those for sure. But I think that's just about. Maybe. Well, I'm not sure about this one because I'm not sure. This top 5 list is about to be lit. That's all I can tell you. I think I'd also put the Hunting Public as an honorable mention, and you were the one that turned me on to them. But I've been watching their stuff a lot lately. I really enjoy that, and they produce some really high quality stuff too. But now we got to get real here.
Yeah.
And number 5 on this list officially is somebody that you feel pretty confidently deserves to be in that top 5. And they also have a next Netflix show.
If not higher than top 5, I think these guys are some of the best creators in the hunting space. But at least they are on the top 5. It's going to Meat Eater.
Meat Eater. Okay. So now I've seen that show on Netflix, but is his YouTube channel, is that like kind of like the show, or is that completely different?
It's very similar. They have a producer. They, it's not like our type stuff. It's not like a vlog.
It's not vlogging, yeah.
It's like they have a crew. It's well made. I mean, Joe Rogan's out there.
Oh, that's who
elk.
Rogan hunts with.
Yeah.
So is Meat Eater, are they primarily elk, or do they do other stuff?
I think they do everything.
Yeah. Everything.
I think.
Do they? So like deer, waterfowl. birds, turkey.
Yeah. I've seen him do everything. But the reason, my voice keeps cracking. The reason that I put them at number 5 in my head is because they have a camera crew. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a Netflix that has come to YouTube. It's not a YouTube show.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. But wait, so how long has he been on YouTube?
I'm not sure how long he's been around, but he's had a Netflix show for a long time.
No, his Netflix show's been on for a couple years.
Was he on YouTube before Netflix?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
See, that's what I'm saying, because if he was on Netflix first, I don't think he should be on this list.
Oh, heck.
Because this is specifically like a YouTube list, not like a TV list. I think Netflix counts as TV now.
Well, he's putting out like 3 videos.
No, I know. I get it. Yeah, I mean, his YouTube channel is up and running now, but did it just happen because of the Netflix show?
He's been around for years. I don't know.
Okay.
So,
well, let's ask our audience. Please correct us if we're wrong about that one, and if we are, I'm terribly sorry. But I mean, he is putting out content on his YouTube channel. It's hunting. It's all hunting, right? I don't think he does any. Well, he's meat eater, so he might fish some too. Does he fish at all?
I saw him cook a carp.
So he probably. I mean, if it's meat eater, so anything that's got meat, he's eating. So I mean, it could be anything.
Yeah, Daddy.
Why you gotta look at me like that?
Just saying.
Oh man, that was a terrible way to say it, but it's all good. Moving right along here. So that was number 5. Number 4 is another kind of like, I don't know. Number 4, we got Kendall Gray. All right. So here's the thing about Kendall Gray.
You put him at number 4?
I put him at number 4.
All right. Tell me why.
You think that's too high or too low?
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
I think he belongs in top 5.
yeah, I think he belongs in top 5. Man, here's the thing. Kendall Gray's been doing this for a while. He's been doing this for a few years. You know, he's made it through. I have a ton of respect for his hunting content, his outdoor content, because he's been able to survive the whole like YouTube, you know, demonetizing hunting and like censoring people or whatever that is going on. And he's been able to avoid that and keep the channel going and keep the content flowing. So, and he's just entertaining as hell.
He is. I love his voice.
You think it's like 100% natural, his accent? You think it's put on?
100%. At first, I thought it was put on.
Yeah.
And then I have gained friends over the years and been like, wow, it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Because they talk just like that?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying people don't talk like that. I'm just saying I've heard, I'm not going to say who, I've heard of a prominent outdoor YouTuber that fakes their accent. So I'm just saying.
Say it and we'll bleep it.
Course.
You better bleep the heck out of that.
Yeah. So I heard that this does happen in the industry of entertainment. People do have the tendency of taking maybe like an accent that's really funny and just kind of making it the part of theirs. Okay. And then like really making it over the top. So I'm not saying Kendall Gray does that. I'm just saying like he is so. To me it's hilarious. I've always loved people with funny accents, not to make fun. I just truly enjoy hearing them talk. You know what I mean? Like a Boston accent, Louisiana Cajun accent, British, Australian. I could just listen to you talk if you sound different than me. You know what I mean? Because I just think I think it's fascinating. So Kendall Gray would be he would be another example of somebody who talks really fast. He's very excitable. He's got them quick cuts, dude.
Yeah,
you ever seen his videos?
Oh, they move fast.
It's so fast.
I got to drink a Red Bull just to get through. You know what I'm saying? Just so I'm aware.
Yeah.
But I do love his content. And the cool thing about Kendall Gray is like from a YouTube perspective, which we're not saying who's the best hunter. We're saying who's the best hunting YouTuber.
Very good point.
His content is so fresh, man. Like,
yes.
It's always like Amazon weapons and stuff. And you're like, what?
Right.
And
that's a great way to put it. It's very fresh because the rest of these channels, you're going to see some traditional hunters. You're going to see some quote unquote serious hunters.
Yeah.
But Kendall Gray, I don't think he's like what I would consider to be a serious hunter, but he is still then just as entertaining and just as informative, but in a fresh way. That's the perfect way you said it.
He's number one most entertaining, I feel like.
He might be. Well, he would be in contention for that with somebody else in this list, but yeah. But as far as hunting content, it's there. So, I mean, you can't argue with it.
What about you? Do you like Kendall Gray?
To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a video.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Well, see, he wasn't
selfish.
I know.
You piece of garbage. No, I'm just kidding. Well, here's the thing. He didn't always, like, his channel has evolved too.
Yeah.
Like, since I've been on the platform and I've kind of grown, I've kind of seen Kendall go, because he was small a couple years ago. You know what I mean? He had a huge blow up.
Really?
The last few years. Oh, yeah.
Didn't know that.
Me and him were the same size at one point in time.
Are you kidding me?
Back in like 2018. Oh, yeah.
Are you sure about that?
I'm 100% positive.
Dang, Kendall.
He just took off. I mean, like, well, honestly, like him, Flair, and there was a couple other people that were just so different in the outdoor industry, and it just exploded because it was fresh. Like that was the perfect thing to say. It was it was the same old thing, but it was done in a fresh manner that really resonated with people. So we're going freaking super deep here, but I think that's true.
What they're talking about. Yeah,
it's unconventional but deep. So. Okay, and then Andrew says he should not be in the top 5 because he's terrible, right? Exactly. That's what you said?
Yeah.
You don't like him, do you? Just say it.
I've never seen a video.
That's bull.
He's like, why would I watch it? It's garbage.
I love you, Kendall. If you want to come hang out,
dude.
or maybe
he's got a podcast too, so we need to let's open up that line of invite. I mean, you guys are invited on our show anytime you want. And
or if you just want to talk,
right? You can text Badge at we'll put the number up on the screen,
right,
so you can text him. Yeah,
it's fine. All right, number 3, we got deer meat for dinner.
Classic.
I say that right?
Yeah.
Deer meat for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long title. That's a long channel name.
He's got millions of subs, does he not? I don't know why I keep looking at my phone like it's going to have service, but I'm just checking. I think he's got like 2.5 million or something. He's got a ton.
Yeah, something like that.
Or 12 million or something like that.
Is it that many?
I don't know. I could have went way hard on that, but I am a big fan of deer meat for dinner. I will say this. When it comes to hunting outdoors, he is the most clear speaking. Like, I feel like anybody in this planet that understands English can understand what he's doing. Because he's just, the way he talks, man, it's very, like, it just pulls you in.
Yeah.
Like, his voice, he's got a very dominant voice.
Okay.
And so he can just, like, set any picture. And this dude has resources. If it's scuba diving and spear fishing at 50 foot, or if it's shooting a 15-foot alligator, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I'm looking through his content right now, and there's like just as much fishing as there is hunting. There's like a sailfish right here.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's a couple buck hunting videos, and there's some spear fishing. So yeah, he's kind of all over the place.
If I could,
well, of course, spear fishing's kind of hunting too. If you want, kind of. It's more hunting than fishing. Anyways, go ahead.
If I could say that he's like any other creator, I would say he is the Black Tip H of hunting.
Ah, okay. That's a good comparison. That's a really good comparison.
Yeah.
Somebody who can show you cool stuff, present it in a really high quality way.
Yeah.
It's very easy to be digested by anybody. Even if you're not particularly interested in that specific topic, you could probably watch it for a little while.
And he always has something that's like uplifting in there.
And he's family oriented too, which is nice. His newest video has got him and his family, like his family helps him clean a deer and stuff. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah. His wife shot a big one, dude.
I think it's probably the one that I'm looking at. Oh yeah, I see it right there. Holy moly. That is, let me count them points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like a 9-point, boys. God dang.
I see you, deer meat.
Golly. Okay. Yeah, she just did that. A 2.86 million, by the way.
Dang
so
it.
I think
I was a little off.
That's the biggest channel on the list, right?
Probably.
I believe
100%.
so.
100%.
Yeah, I think so. So wow, yeah, deer meat for dinner, and he's collabed with a ton of people over the years, has he not? Hasn't he collabed with like every fisherman?
Yeah.
Every hunt, like not obviously not every, but a lot of fishermen, a lot of hunters.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to think off the top of my head like who he's collabed with recently though.
I saw him collab with D Almighty.
Okay, that's a kind of they must have been spearfishing or like scuba diving or something. Yeah.
Whenever D Almighty goes to Caribbean, the Bahamas, he's always partnering with deer meat. That's what I've seen.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I've heard about them taking those trips. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Because I think, hasn't Jiggin gone on one of those too? Jiggin has?
And Yappy.
And Yappy. So I know you don't like Yappy, so it's fine.
I mean, I never said that. I don't know why everybody says that.
Is he hunting? Does he hunt at all?
Wait, would I box Yappy?
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. There's this like completely made up beef between Badge and Yappy. It doesn't even exist, but we just joke about it. So.
No, I'm trying to get clout. I'm clout farming. If you want to go fish Yappy, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I agree though. Deer meat, if that's the biggest channel on the list, he hunts I don't know if he hunts primarily, but he does a lot. Because he does a lot of stuff, so I don't think he has a primary anything. It's just like he's just all about harvesting, what he believes to be the fruit of the earth. You know what I mean? Just eating the meat that's available, fish, game, whatever. So I love that. I probably should start paying more attention. I think I will. It's just I've been so fishing oriented for so long that this is all kind of new to me. So I'm really excited though. I'm going to start watching a lot of these guys, but I think that's a good choice. Number 3, Badge. Have you had much experience with this guy?
A little bit.
Deer meat? Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Like any catch and cooks or anything?
I mean, I've watched a little bit of it. I mean, it's been a while, but yeah.
Yeah. I think I run across one of his videos every now and again, like a weird like catch and cook or just something that's, like you said, like I think he was doing like alligator catch and cooks before alligator hunting was even on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like
he was definitely very at the forefront of the hunting.
Yeah, so. I think so. Yeah, so he did a lot. I'm sure he's helped a lot of channels sprout up. So that's good. Good stuff, boys. Moving on to number 2.
Dang, Daddy. All right, guys. So we said we had a nice mystery tackle box deal for you. I'm going to tell you right now. Me and Lojo have worked behind the scenes and got a pretty fire deal for you guys if you want a 12-month subscription to no other than Mystery Tackle Box. So if you want a 1-year subscription, a 12-month subscription, you can get 20% off the entire bundle. That's pretty much getting 4 boxes for free. All you have to do is click on the link in the top of the description. Use code AFTERDARK at checkout. Huge shout out on the Mystery Tackle Box. Back to the podcast.
Okay. Number 2. Now, this one's kind of tricky. I actually kind of labored over this one for many different reasons, but let's just go ahead and blurt it out. Number 2 is flare. Now, the biggest problem I have with this, if I have a problem at all,
What?
is because he does a lot of other stuff than hunting. Why are you laughing at me? Dude, you're pulling a Norm on me,
I'm
man.
struggling tonight, dog.
What's wrong with you?
Just the mom thing. I haven't delivered a solid good joke tonight. Everything I say, I'm like,
Well, you gotta freaking let it loose, man.
yeah. Saying jokes is like asking a girl out. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how it's gonna land.
Yeah, there's always a probability you're gonna fail.
Yeah, and I'm completely okay with going like hard as I can with a joke when we're in the truck. Mm-hmm. Almost freaked that up.
I know, on the truck.
But
What
it's
the
like,
hell are you talking about?
I don't know, man.
Jesus, that's not beer he's drinking, by the way.
That's Liquid Death.
That's our next sponsor, Liquid Death Mountain Water. Not yet, but it may be.
I love Loja's taught me this like strategy of getting sponsors, and it involves no communication. It just involves consuming products and talking crap about them.
Yeah, that you got me pegged, man. That's my whole life strategy. Yeah, well, I mean, I just figure, it's the end of the year, so we'll talk to some people. We'll see what's going on, but there's been other stuff going on, man.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Literally. Boat puns, baby.
Boat puns,
Dad
baby.
jokes.
About to turn this to a floating podcast. Tiny houseboat talks.
By the way, we have to do that, at some point
we will.
in time.
We will.
Once that houseboat's livable, we have to do a podcast in the houseboat.
On water, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That has to happen. Yeah. So, okay, back to Flair. So, he doesn't hunt all the time, right? And he built his channel off of fishing, but we omitted him from our top 10 fishing list primarily because he doesn't fish that much anymore, right?
Yep.
Now, he does hunt more than he fishes.
He hunts a lot.
He hunts a lot, especially this time of year. So, I know a lot of people don't like to put Flair's channel in a box. You know what I mean? A lot of people just want, and it's true, his channel isn't in a box because it's so unique with the farm, the fishing, the hunting.
Man, that fan is going loud, dude.
Yeah?
You're not hearing that? You hear that?
I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
But it's been on the whole time.
Yeah, but it's just like dry in there, so.
Oh, should we turn it back off?
Yeah, turn it off, man.
It's just that part right there. That's the problem.
That keeps coming up. But no, I think the thing about Flair that really makes him dope is how much he invests into his.
I just rocked the whole table.
I just
Sorry
said
about
Flair and just a loud man moan.
Mm-hmm. Okay, continue, please.
It's just cool to see that he invests this much. Like what he makes goes back into his hunting videos. This man has property everywhere.
Yeah, he's jumping through a lot of hoops, man, to maintain this property and continually be hunting. And then he's got Uncut now that he's putting a lot of his content on. Yeah. So that's more editing, that's more time, that's more everything. Yeah. I'm not even sure if he's hired anybody yet. Like full time. Yeah, I think I don't know. I think he's doing some of it by himself. Wow. I think he is editing some.
I saw him and Banjo filmed a video by themselves.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean they're they're struggling and they're still putting out banging ass content. It's just anyway. So back to the list. I mean, the dude he's catch, clean, cooked everything that can be legally, right?
Yeah.
I mean, is there anything that he hasn't hunted or trapped? Because I like to consider trapping as hunting. You know what I mean? I know it's not the same thing, but to me they're directly related.
Yeah, they are. It's
know?
taking of an animal.
Yeah, right. Unless you're trapping to relocate, which that's a little different thing.
Or
But if
to
you're-
move product.
Right. But God, I hate you so bad. You just keep derailing my amazing trains
it's like
of thought.
we have like a flow, and I'm just
I know.
screwing
Yes,
it bad.
just crushing.
I'm done. I'm done.
I don't even remember what I was about to say.
Dude,
there was
trapping and hunting together.
trapping. We're out here trapping, dog. I just haven't heard that expression since I was like a lot younger. I didn't think people still use like trapping as an expression, you know,
I
like
doubt
hustling,
anybody
selling
knows.
drugs. Okay. All right. We're trapping. Yeah. Anyways, animal trapping. If you're trapping a nuisance animal to then kill, I feel like that's hunting. You know what I mean? Like that is a form of hunting to me. So he does a ton of that. I mean, gosh.
He's an all-around outdoorsman.
He's an all-around outdoorsman. And maybe one day we'll just do like a top 10 outdoors channels and actually make it like super competitive.
And you
what
know
I
who's
mean?
going to be number one on Outdoorman?
Might be Flair.
I didn't say. I said it wrong, but yes.
Outdoor,
Flair.
yeah, outdoorman. Yeah. Dude, you are on one, bro.
Dude, we are all off.
Yeah?
'Cause this guy right here is adding a lot of pressure. That's the problem. This motherfucker right here. Every time I look over, man.
Don't you blame him? He's
Gosh
been
dang
sitting
it.
there the whole time.
take my job. Take my favorite mic.
That's actually his favorite spot, too, because then Daryl's sitting right there and he gets to sit over there. So
It's fine, though. I mean, I just can't carry like Daryl.
no, Daryl's the GOAT. Yeah.
Anyways.
If Daryl had a channel, he would be high up on this list. Let's put that out there right now.
Dude, I think Daryl could be. I think he just doesn't care.
Well, no, he's retired, man. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to start a new venture, even if it would be lucrative. He doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to take time to do that. I don't blame him
Yeah.
either.
He's
'Cause
just enjoying.
everything he does is for pure enjoyment. Everything he does for us, he just loves it. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, I don't. I think I've thought about like asking him, like, you know, do you want like a cameraman and editor and just start following you around and just.
Daryl Uncut. Sheesh.
Dude, I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, it would be a lot of editing if you want to put it on YouTube. But, you know, I don't know. It would be great. But, anyways, we're not going to do that today. But Flair, anybody else got anything to say about Flair? Because I've been derailed too many times.
I just think that he combines, like Kendall Gray.
Yes.
We said he competes for the most entertaining
Yeah.
outdoors channel.
Because it's hard to say anybody's more entertaining than Flair.
Flair's pretty. It depends on what you want for entertainment.
Yeah.
I think the views say Flair is a better entertainer. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think that's just a straight way to look at it. But
Yeah. Because when you get down to it, and I want to hear what both of y'all think, but when you get down to it, I don't know of anybody that makes a better hunting video. I mean, just simple as that. Let's just throw out subscribers. Let's throw out views. Let's throw out anything. What is the best hunting video you've ever seen? And for me, it was, you got to love his channel, man. It's like every day there's something new going on, and you got to appreciate that as an outdoorsman, as somebody who's really falling in love with the outdoors lately, like myself. Man, it's awesome to just see somebody who's got such a variety of stuff that they can do all the time. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, it's really, he's one of the people who really has inspired me this year to just go out and do every single freaking hunting that's available to me. I'm going to do, you know what I mean? That's like my goal this year.
Yeah.
From now until like, you know, I guess April hunting kind of stops and after, you know, March and turkey season and stuff. So I'm just going to do everything. But
yeah,
those are the kind of channels that inspired me. So what can you say?
well, that's dope. That's super cool. Now we get to the big boy, right?
Yeah, we do. We're at number 1. We did all of our honorable mentions. I can't think of anybody else.
Hunting is like, it's massive, but I feel like not a lot of people go into the YouTube space because it's dangerous. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's-
Exactly.
It's a lot harder to know if you can make a living and trust that will provide for you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to pour your heart and soul into a YouTube hunting channel when you know that at any moment it could be over.
Yep.
At least from a monetary standpoint.
Yep.
And I mean, they could delete your channel too if they want. I mean, if they want to start giving people community guideline strikes for, showing a kill shot or something.
Yep.
Well, you get community strikes racked up pretty quick if that was the case.
And you don't need much, man.
And you don't need much to get YouTube all up in a tizzy.
Yeah, in a tizzy, dude.
Well, that's just one great example of a kill shot. I mean, before that wasn't really considered to be this huge traumatic moment. You know what I mean? Because the deer don't even know what the hell is going on. The deer is just reacting to this sound and pressure all of a sudden. It just runs off. Probably not even feeling pain yet. He's just like, whoa, what the hell just happened?
Yep.
But you can't show that now. So, but one group of people, which I'm not sure if this is one guy, but I think there's a group of people behind him. But number one coming in is Seek One.
Yes,
that's
sir.
fitting. Seek One, number one.
Oh, wow.
And not just because he was on a podcast a couple months ago talking about this whole catastrophe with hunting, but because when you get down to it, I want to hear what both of y'all think, but when you get down to it, I don't know of anybody that makes a better hunting video. I mean, just simple as that. Let's just throw out subscribers. Let's throw out views. Let's throw out anything. What is the best hunting video you've ever seen? And for me, it was a Seek One. It was several Seek One videos.
Yeah, same.
Like the production quality, the fact that I believe they're hunting a lot of public land, right? Is that? I'm sure it's not. I don't want to speak for them because that might not be true, but I believe a lot of their hunting is done on public land. And a lot of their trophy
downtown.
Right. Like a lot of their trophy bucks have been like confirmed public land bucks. So I mean, to me, that's impressive. What they do is impressive. The way they capture it on film is definitely an inspiration to folks like us trying to capture hunting content. I mean, we have no idea what we're doing compared to them. But I mean, what do y'all think? I mean, to me, it seems like it was almost like John B at number one in fishing. It's kind of clear cut right now. I just don't know who makes a better hunting video. I mean, I don't know how else to break it down than that.
That's exactly what I was going to say, is that he is the John B of hunting. And I don't know, it's just crazy. He has the team behind him. He has everything going in the right direction. And it's just clean, man.
It's clean. It's so clean.
There's no denying how clean and crispy those edits are.
Yeah. I mean, one good example, because I keep bringing up the hunting public because you keep reminding me, but I've been watching some of their stuff and it's really good. But Seek One's on another level. It's like it's a clear level up from a lot of these other channels that we just mentioned. Now, they may be entertaining and they may be hunting a ton of stuff, but that video quality, I mean, a hunting video, who knew it could be that nice, that clean? I mean, I don't know how their outdoor setups are with cameras and stuff, because me and you, we've been in the woods a lot with a lot of cameras and it's freaking hard. Mm-hmm. So the fact that they're getting some of these shots on public land and then bringing home a trophy buck, that's impressive, man. That is impressive. Yeah. That takes time, that takes effort, takes money, a lot of money to do this kind of stuff.
Yep.
And I mean, you think about it, fishing, I mean, what do you need to go fishing, like camera-wise? You need a GoPro, right?
Yep.
That's it. For hunting, Jesus Christ, you're going to need
long lens.
You're going to need at least one long lens, maybe two, because you're going to have like a short long like we have, and then a long for certain shots, and then you're going to have to have at least one GoPro, probably multiple, to get different angles. Yeah. And then I mean, geez, you're going to have to be quiet. We've learned that. I mean, how do you know how hard it is to set up cameras and constantly be adjusting cameras and being quiet and moving slowly, Yeah. You can't just go like this. You got to go. And then like do one click on the camera, like bump the ISO up one, just to keep up with the sun coming up or whatever,
right?
Or sun going down. I mean, it's a pain, dude.
Yeah.
You should tag along one time. It'd be pretty comical for you to look at us. You'd be like, dude, the deer is definitely gonna see y'all. Man, you guys suck at this. You're moving way too damn much. I'll tell you though. So we're all in agreement. Seek One, is that kind of the theory here?
Yeah, I agree.
Have you seen one of his videos?
Oh yeah.
So clean.
Yeah, the way they tell a story is.
Yeah, dude, their storytelling is
unparalleled,
elegant.
Yeah. It's so good.
It's impressive, dude. It inspires me, man. I got to get a camera guy.
Yeah.
Bad.
Did we already mention that in this video, or was that the last podcast?
That was the last one, but I need one.
Why don't you go ahead and hit it again, dog?
Well,
put your or tell people to put their applications out there.
If you're still interested in working for me after you've seen this train wreck, you can hit me up at aofishing.com, gmail.com.
He's looking for a cameraman editor.
Full-time
folks.
cameraman editor. I need you to be on them crispy.
Christy, dude, you are done.
Dude, this is just showing whoever wants this job, you got a lot of cuts to make, my friend. A lot. So,
Oh, yeah.
get your cut finger ready if you're interested.
You cut finger. Oh, I thought you were talking about me because I had a cut fingy. Oh, my God. Yeah. I don't even remember what I was about to say. Hold on. It'll come to me.
When are you going to be number one on that list?
Well, I'll never be because I'm never putting hunting content on. Well, I can't say never. I don't think there's ever a scenario where I'm going to put hunting content on YouTube. Just doesn't make sense, man. Not unless YouTube commits to making some changes to their policies because right now it's just too damn risky. Not on my channel. You know what I mean? I just can't do it. So are you ever going to put out hunting content on your channel, do you think? Ever?
I'll make a condition with myself. If Norm has mentioned putting out a duck hunting video, and if Norm puts out a duck hunting video,
There's no way.
and this dude thinks that he can beat me in a boxing match,
Right.
then I will most definitely put out a duck hunting
Well,
video.
looks like y'all gonna see some duck hunting, man.
God, dog.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. You need to go hunting, man. I think you're interested in it enough to do it. I mean, it just sucks to do stuff that you can't film and can't put out. It does suck. It takes away from it.
I enjoy deer hunting. I don't want to say that I'm like against it. It's not my passion.
Yeah.
And I've done it a lot, and I've grown up around it. And I've done it when I was a kid. I've done it as a teenager. I've done it recently. I'll go with buddies and just sit in a tree stand.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just not really my cup of tea.
Yeah.
If I could blast a winged animal out the sky,
Yeah. Just
that's it.
yeah. Just a little bit more high paced. Really, is that the main thing?
Yeah, there's something about it, man. Your blood's boiling. There's a lot of stuff going on. It kind of is the closest thing you can feel to a battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it feels like there's just more skill involved.
Yeah, I mean, shooting, it's a moving target.
Yeah.
I mean, deer hunting, very rarely are you shooting at I'm not going to say rarely, but it seems like you're not shooting at the deer's moving most of the time, especially archery hunting that you're probably never doing that if the deer's doesn't at least stop. So,
But I will say, I have got that rush when a deer walks in,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
It's exciting.
That's what they keep telling me. Yeah. Guess we'll see.
What about you, man? How many deers have you shot, as Lojo would say?
In my lifetime,
Is that not how you say it?
Deers?
Oh, deers. Gotcha.
Yeah, sure.
5.
How big?
The biggest one was a 4-point. So
Damn it.
Wow, dude.
yeah, and I didn't
Dang.
know it was a 4-point at the time. I thought it was a doe.
You sound,
Nice.
You were a selfish dog.
Wait, so that's 5 total? Is that rifle and bow, or is that?
Well, actually, I've never killed one with a bow. I've gotten a few shots off, but I've never killed one.
Really?
Shoot.
Yep.
That's exciting, dude. I hope you do for the first time on Uncut.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
That would be sick.
Yeah, that was really the goal. Was this whole time we've been camping? It was like as soon as I get one, we wanted to start splitting up. You know what I mean? Because he had his compound bow with him at the campsite, so we were going to try to split up. I got the crossbow. He's got the compound. But yeah, I tell you what, man, archery hunting, it's on the ground too. That's what's crazy. So like the way we've all been doing it up at the hunting camp
Yep.
is we've just been kind of breaking up into little teams.
Right.
You know, well, the guys are going off by themselves, but then, Holden and his dad, William, they're running down there finding spots. But me and him have been together. And every morning, every time we've gone out, one group sees something. You know what I
Really?
mean? Like, because we're also trying to stay kind of in the same area, kind of like covering the same big block of woods.
Okay.
And I mean, every time we've gone out, we've seen deer almost every time we've gone out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so man, it's intense, man. Like, I know it's been tough. The hunting's been tough, but there's so much activity. We've seen that first night we saw hogs. I got about this close to getting a good shot at a hog at about 50 yards with the crossbow.
You might not want to disclose any more information, man.
No, this is going to come out after that video.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm just watching out, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm not. No, we're just talking about stuff we saw. I mean, we're good, dog. What are you doing?
Just thinking, my mind's going. I'm trying to think of.
But dude, you've got to come up to the hunting camp, man. You've got to come experience this and see what the fine folks over on Uncut are seeing.
Yeah, I need to. I want to. Don't get me wrong. I want to.
Yeah.
If I don't end up out there, it's not because I don't want to.
Yeah.
It's just because I'm in a weird stage in life.
Yeah, you got a lot going on, and I get it. And then, see, for me, this has become a lot of my time and efforts going into this because it's hunting season now, and now I've got a place to put hunting content. So it's like, oh, hell yeah. But, dude, it's been so much fun. I mean, you know Daryl. You know neighbor Daryl pretty well.
Yep.
I mean, you can imagine him in a campsite environment with all the amenities that you really need. I mean, we're camping, but we're not, like, roughing it. You know what I mean? Like, there's a building 100 yards away, a small building that's got like a heated shower and like a heated, place to take a poop in the morning, like it's not terrible. And they've got a little fish cleaning station right there by the boat ramp. And, they got all this stuff set up to where, I mean, it's freaking money. And he's got a whole kitchen out there.
And I miss Daryl too. I used to see Daryl every week when I worked for you. And that was kind of a highlight. Like I enjoyed riding over there on the buggy and just seeing him for a few minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
He's I don't know. I see him as a friend.
100%.
I miss the old geezer. Wish I could go get picked on by him again. So keeps you humble.
Maybe you need to come back out there, man. Maybe that's what your life's missing right now. Is just a fresh roast from Daryl.
Yeah, I need that. I need that, man. I wish Daryl would get in my houseboat with me and get to work, dog.
If it was closer, I guarantee he would.
I don't think he does boats. I don't think boats is his cup of tea. I don't think he's got a lot of experience fixing boats.
Well, I bet you one thing. If he doesn't know how to do it, he'll find out how to do it within enough time for you when you come back the next day. He could show you how to do it.
I bet so, too.
I guarantee you can make some phone calls and figure out real quick.
Dang.
Yeah, that's one thing I will never do is doubt neighbor Daryl.
Yeah, he is the great and powerful Daryl.
Because I have doubted him several times, and I've been wrong every single damn time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he has helped me get out of so many things that we really didn't even film that much, which is a damn shame. But think about it, dude. The buggy getting stuck, the excavator getting stuck in the swamp. He helped me build that animal pen. It was just me and him.
Yep. So many small things we can't even think of right now, but he's just always been around.
He's always got something if you need something, like whether that something's like a generator or it's a certain...
break it immediately,
Yeah, we broke it immediately. Luckily, though, it was already broken. I found out later we just rebroke what was already broken. So that made me feel a lot better.
Dude, Daryl, man, of like all the people his age, he's got to be my favorite person that age.
Of that age? Yeah. I don't even know how old Daryl is.
I don't either,
he's probably like 60.
Dude, he's...
Give or take, 5.
He's my favorite 60-year-old man on the planet.
I'll probably second that motion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your dad 60?
Well, I mean, my dad's like 73.
Oh.
Yeah, I got old-ass parents, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they waited way late in life to have kids.
Were you a mistake?
No.
Yeah, right.
I mean, a mistake in their eyes, yeah, sure, but not like an actual birth mistake. Yeah, no.
I got you.
No. Now, I was a mistake because I came out a boy, but I had a girl name picked out for me. They squigged me. They had already picked out my name before I was born, thinking I was a girl.
What?
That's where Lauren came from.
Are you serious?
I'm just guessing. I don't know of any other reason.
Dang, that's crazy.
Because they did say they thought I was a girl all the way up until birth. Because back then they didn't have freaking 3D ultrasound. They just listened to heartbeat mainly.
Yeah.
And if it was a faster heartbeat, they thought it was a girl.
Right.
And mine was a faster heartbeat in that limit or whatever. So they were just like, it's probably a girl. So they had planned everything for a girl.
Yeah.
And I think what happened was I was born and they saw that I was not a girl. And they were just like, we didn't get a name for a boy. Well, why don't we just change the way we spell Lauren to Lauren with an O?
Okay.
We're good. And my mom was so high off the drugs after I came out. She was just like, that's fine. Okay, whatever.
Does she like your name?
Yeah, I think they do now. I do now, but
I think it's a good name.
Well, but when you're a kid, and all people need to make fun of you is like just you're something as stupid as your name, then it's like, oh, damn, I'm squigged.
Imagine if your name was Andrew, too.
Imagine if your name was just Andrew. I know way too many fucking Andrews, I can tell you that. Good God. Andrew Flair, Ayo Basson, and Andrew, too.
I'm changing my name tonight.
You should. Ayo Basson, baby.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. Well, This is fun. This is probably one of our shorter podcasts. But that's just because Badge is just falling apart over here. My man's is just.
I'm sorry, man. I killed the flow to the pod. I feel bad. because you were doing great.
I mean, it's dead as hell. It's definitely dead.
The mood in here is dead. If you made it to this point,
you are the real MVP.
You are tough, man.
Yeah.
Come back next week, though. We're going to be ranking.
There, go ahead.
Top 10 toy boxing on channels.
Oh, see, you crapped out on me.
What'd you want?
You're supposed to hit him. Make sure you bleep this, Andrew. You're gonna I thought you were going to hit him with the.
Oh, we do that too much, man. I figured that's old news, man.
Well, I figured we just call one by one and just ask.
Well, you ain't gonna call and tell you.
People are gonna be so confused because we bleep the first part out. They don't know what we're talking about. Okay. On that note, make sure to check out our video sponsor in the description. If you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, you won't leave a 5-star review after this pile of shit. But you know, you could just leave like a 3-star review and just say that was okay.
Yeah, something. Just interact.
Fine. Just interact. If you're watching us on YouTube, consider subscribing. But once again, that's a tough ask at this point.
Just come back next week. We'll bring it back. Yeah,
might I suggest checking out one of the earlier episodes when we were actually on point. Mm-hmm. So just click on the channel and then go to the videos and just pick something else.
Yeah, pick something.
Pick a different one. Pick last week's episode or something.
And let me know your favorite hunting channel. There's probably one we missed.
Yes, but nobody's listening anymore, so nobody's going to do that.
Yeah, it's just me and you boys. Yeah. That's all we got left. So.
All right. Well, love you all. Hopefully, we'll be better next time. See ya.
Love you.